What's up, everybody? My name is Yovani Ortiz, and the purpose of this channel is to learn a little bit about me. I'm a real estate agent, and I also do some remodeling. I also do some small construction work. Just a little background of my story. I quit my job about 3 months ago. I was a full-time project manager at a construction company, and I decided to embark on a mission to do my own business, my own small remodeling. I got my real estate license about 8 months ago, and I actually closed a couple of small deals on the buyer's side. And on this particular property, we bought this property about 5 months ago, give or take. And what I did is I wanted to experiment the process of flipping it, making it new, and put it on the market as soon as possible. So the purpose of this video is going to be to show you what we did, what we do different, and what I believe the market is going to. I feel like that time where you just bought a property to flip it and just change the cabinets, new floors and new paint, and a little bit of details here and there. I think those days are coming to an end, because I think the people are getting smarter. Millennials are coming up, and there's so many things out there in the internet, Facebook, Instagram, and every other platform out there. They show you the best of the best on TV, HGTV. The point is that I feel like everybody's getting so knowledgeable of how things work and what they want something to look like, especially if they're going to purchase $200,000-$300,000 house, to live in. So the purpose of this is to show you how we're thinking about doing our business. And the purpose of this video and our vlog is going to be to take you on our voyage from being a full-time employee 2 months ago, and just getting our hands dirty to actually do something different, and create something different from everybody else. Like I said before, we feel like the market is changing. Millennials are coming up, and they want something that is pretty. There's something that is useful. There's something they want to live in, not just something that's been repainted or just new cabinets or new floors or whatnot. So let me take you with you on this particular property. All right, so on this particular property, what we did is we refinished the whole asphalt here. There was a bump. We kind of scraped it off and just redid the whole asphalt. The end of the driveway used to be right about here, so we extended about 10 foot this way. And we also created a new fence on this property. It didn't have any. Obviously, we're thinking about people with pets and kids, so they want to play out there. We always thinking ahead of what a potential buyer would like. On the front side, we didn't change much of the property, but we did details that can catch your eye, that I would want to walk into every day. For example, it used to be a concrete driveway, walk right here. So we demolished the whole thing. We created patio entrance with stone and a little bit of dark stone on the side, so it gives it that appearance of it's a nice feel when you come into the house. The landscape, we didn't have to do much except for a little couple of pine trees. And on the front, the first thing that came to my mind is because all the properties here are similar, as you can see. I wanted to think outside the box and make it a little different for everybody else. So the first thing I did is change the front of the house, which is a stone. It's a veneer stone. Just gives it that different look on the front side for the house. And other than that, simple details like, for example, the front of the house is concrete, and what we did is put actually a stain on the concrete. We painted it kind of trying to match the same color as the siding. Other than that, just simple aspect of the exterior. We just did a new siding on it, and we painted the shadows. And on the front of the house, we kept the house the same, the door the same way it was. We just repainted it, touched it up, and spit a new coat of paint on it. And then it needed a new door, so it fit perfectly. And also on the concrete itself, we just repainted it with a DTM or strong paint to keep it nice and clean. Here we go. Inside the house, come in, we did something different. It's a small house. There's nothing much you can do to it, but at the same time, I wanted to give it that look of, hey, this is a nice house. This is a nice ceiling. I want to live in this house. So what we did is just a couple of tray ceilings. It's not inexpensive. Just kind of build it up and just put some crown mold in there. Each tray ceiling we put a recessed light in there, so it gives it the modern look, the luxurious look. It's not a lot of money. It doesn't take a lot of as long as you know what you want, just tell the guys what you need done, we get it done. So again, because I am a small contractor and we do remodels and small construction work, so I know the people, so we can make it work, we make it happen. One of the things that you will notice on this particular house is the round corners. You want to stand out. So one thing that I did is put the round corners in this house. So when you walk through the house, it gives it a smooth walk, feel. So everything's just smooth. So it's something different. So you can see we did the crown mold design. It's not a lot of work, but it's just the details. The corners, you see how they cut in. This is something different that we did. Obviously the tile, as you can tell, it's kind of it gives you a modern look. It's a great color. One thing that we did different on this house with the entry mat, instead of the entry mat hitting your door when you come in, kind of build an inlay inside the tile. So when you put a tile, it's flush with the tile. So it's a little details that we did, something different, and I think some will appreciate it, so it's not in their way when you open the door. It's something different. The baseboard itself, instead of keeping a regular baseboard 3 1/4, we just kind of give you 5 1/2, so it gives it that modern look. It's not a big difference, but it just gives you that modern look. It's a different feel for the house itself. We kept the same floors. We just redid them. We sand them down and stained them, and then seal and recoated them with some semi gloss. Second, on this particular house, we added a powder room on the main floor. So that's one thing that we added. It used to be a coat closet, but now it's a powder room for easy access for kids. Everybody down here, instead of going upstairs, keep it tight. So we did what we could with that small space, and out here we just basically kept everything the same. We kept the original chair rail from the old house, from the house, and the only thing we added here was some shadow boxes. And instead of just painting the whole thing semi-gloss white, we kept it only on the trim itself, so you can see the shadow boxes pop out. They pop out a little more on this house. So basically, the dining room is right here. It's a small dining room, but you have this living space on this corner. So what we did on this particular wall, on this area we kept the wall. The only thing we opened up was this side right here with a little granite, and so we can have that. It actually makes the whole house look wider to downstairs. And over here we just practically got new cabinets all the way to the ceiling. Nothing major, but it gives it that bigger look at the house. On this models, on this split level houses, typically this area right here is open, so you can see into the basement. But we decided to close it out and just added new cabinets. And on this particular backsplash, we just give it's a different color stainless steel backsplash with glass and some bronze in there. And on the lights right here, saves you. One of the things that we realized is that we needed some more light under the cabinets, so we just bought some LED lights from the hardware store, and these turn on with a sensor in it. So just kept it that simple. Obviously, we added new accessories like refrigerator, dishwasher, microwave. The oven is new. Kept it the same. But the main purpose of the house itself is not a big house. but we tried to give it that modern look, something different. As you can tell, you can see the basement from down here in the background. I don't think you can tell, but that background over there is actually wallpaper. So from the beginning, that's the first idea. Is just kind of outside the box, give that accent wall something different. Where when you come in, you're like, whoa, something that gives you that look. And other than that, I wanted to try new things. We added a small rail here, stained rail, and the steps used to be carpet. We turned them into hardwood. And as you can see here too, we just added the white boards on the side. We just painted those. I think this gives it a more modern look, easy on the eyes, and obviously the chatterbox on the side. And kept put a new rail here on this one. If you come up here with me, we just added a little bit of hardwood floor on this area, so kind of keep it clean, and just one piece of crown mold on top of the ceiling. Not much, so it doesn't take it away from the height. And on this corridor, it's going to be a hallway. It's going to be your bathroom for the bedrooms for everybody else. Not the master, but just the bathroom for the two bedrooms up here. What we did on that particular bathroom was, let me go back to the bathroom. Sorry. On this bathroom, we kept everything the same. We kept the tub in that corner. We didn't do anything to it. We didn't make it any bigger. We just took out the old bathtub and we just put new tub, and new tile. Now all the accessories, toilets, and vanities are new. And one thing that we had to think outside the box is, because it's a small area, small room, but we decided to make it look bigger, add a bigger mirror. So it just gives it that feel of a bigger area, which is great. And other than that, we get the small bedrooms for the kids, closet. Typical small closet. You got an access up there, and in the hallway you got a small closet for your towels, for whatever you're gonna put in here. And this one is another bedroom for the kids, small bedroom with a small closet. And last but not least, on this second floor, you got the master bedroom with this bed right here, just for show, for staging. This gives you the feel of how big the bedroom is. On this particular bedroom, the bathroom it used to be a one shower here, so it used to be we could only shower one person at a time, but we extended it. We moved the system, the AC system downstairs, moved it that way. We created a whole bathtub with the towel with the ceiling and a little detail on the side, and a little bench if you want to take a break when you're taking a shower. Anyways, and we also just a little bit of a bigger mirror than your typical one. It gives you that bigger feel, and just gives you that space of you can actually look at yourself even better with the bigger mirror. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's go downstairs. And we also, on this one, instead of making more holes in the wall, we put on a wireless chime. So, it's wireless, you just need batteries. So you, one side, no holes, no problem. It's wireless, just need batteries. Down here, you go to the basement, stairs, hardwood, new rail, and not least is the wallpaper I was talking about. Next, on my next remodel, I think I'm gonna do something else. But the wallpaper here, at the bottom, has a riglet. It's a metal riglet. It's shiny, so it's just something different. It's a detail you put on lobbies or for commercial work, but it gives you that something. It's a little different detail. Gives you that something that pops differently. And my lights, from the get-go, I already knew that I was going to put 2 lights like this, so you can actually the light shine down on you. Or if you wanna read a book, you can just chillax like this under the light and read your book. It's always thinking outside the box. And your recess lights on the ceiling. We actually did recess lights in every single bedroom except the bathrooms. I think, just personally, I feel like the more light you have in your bedroom, your bathroom, on your area, I think just feels more lit up, more alive. So that was just something different that we did. Shadow boxes on here. We did a different type of rail in the basement, but it's not noticeable. Similar 5 inches on the baseboard. And obviously we did tile on the entrance. We kept the same sliding door, nothing new. It just stays the same, but still great. Looks very nice. Let me show you that. So on the basement, this bedroom didn't used to be here, but it used to be, but it wasn't up to code. It didn't have no bathroom, no nothing. So what we did here, we just kept it the same size, and we added a bigger window so it can be up to code. So emergency, you can just jump out the window, because the other windows were too small. If you're kind of a bigger size, you can't fit in there. So it's only to make a bigger window for emergency. And on this one, we created a new bathroom. This was a lot of challenge, but we made it happen. Brand new bathroom inside this on this bedroom out here. So basically, it's a master bedroom in the basement. Same thing, new tub, new towel to the ceiling, new towel on the floor, and basically on this side is it's a block, because we're on the ground here, so it's block on the basement. So we have to get creative on the back side, so we can actually put studs on the back, so we can put the wall in the drywall. And one thing you can tell here, we had to play with the space. So in order to put this toilet in here, we had to cut out the drywall, can actually cut out the wall, so we can actually level it up. So something different. I don't like to do it, but we had to do it. Well, we do stuff and we're gonna do it right. So one of those details that it doesn't look bad, but it's kind of different, interesting. And the color of the walls is a little different. I always put it's like a satin finish here, or eggshell. The ceilings are white, so nothing different here. Other than that, we added a small closet. If I'm visiting, so whoever stays down here, put their clothes, so for visitors or anything. Let's go out here real quickly. So as you can see here outside, the major thing we did is put a new fence on this property. So the property itself was built in 1978, and since then nobody ever put a fence on this property, which I think is dangerous. I don't know how can you live here if you have kids or a dog, and the street is right there. But anyways, we put a fence up 30 years, so it's now it's closed up. And typically it had the deck, so it had it already built. So the only thing we did is put a stain for decks. It's got a dark gray type of feel, and I think it looks great, something different. And we cover the bottom part. All right, so yeah, it makes it a little different, makes it pop up, so the animals don't go on there, raccoons or squirrels, mess up your
homeless people,
if they manage to jump the fence. On this floor, on this concrete right here, because the winter came by, so we kind of ran out of time for the exterior. But I wanted to power wash it and just kind of give it another stain, similar to the one on the front. But it got too cold for that, so I'm just gonna let it be. The new homeowner have to do is just stain it, paint it, and call it a day. We put a new system in, HVAC also. So the house has a new HVAC, new pump, heat pump, new water here. And yeah, the system itself is everything's brand new, so you don't have to worry about anything breaking down. And the only unfinished part of this house is gonna be the mechanical room, which is right here. We kind of kept it tight, kept it clean, but we managed to fit everything in here. Your dryer, your washer, your new water heater, and your new heat pump. So the only thing we did on here is just kind of sprayed it white, so it doesn't look too rough. But other than that, this is the only unfinished area on this house. But that's it. Everything else is finished. Everything that we could finished. Yeah, the main goal of this video is to walk with me through the process of being a new real estate agent and on this market, 2018 going 2019, and the work that we do. Obviously, because I have a project manager background, I know a lot of people with the labor, and I know how to connect with the right people that can do the work, and how to put it all together. So the main goal for this channel is going to be for people to follow me as a new agent, as a new business owner, and as a new entrepreneur doing this stuff. Because I believe what is changing is the market's changing, where people want something modern and something affordable, which means that they're you know, if they don't want to be spending $400,000 on a house when they can put it in something else, invest it in other things. But you can still buy a house like this for $278, $275, and just keep it modern. Your new your house is going to be modern enough where you can buy something affordable where you don't have to envy big houses, big builders with $200,000-$300,000 more, for a new house, or something that's just out of the price range of medium income owners. So the purpose for us, the purpose for our team is going to be to find houses and fix them up, but fix them up in a way that you would like to live in here. I would like to live in this house. It's not gonna be just, oh, let's fix the kitchen and put it a new stove, or cabinets, or new floors, and call it a day. Something modern, like your crown molds, your hardware, something different, your wallpapers, something that shows that you took your time to show the details, but at the same time on this area to sell it at an affordable price for everybody. So the goal is to just go ahead and follow me, and I'll be putting more videos out from all the works that we do, from patio buildings, drywall, paint, crown mold, trim, tile, bathrooms. So we do a little bit of that. So what I'm gonna do is gonna put everything together. So I'm gonna focus on real estate more than anything, but I'll take you on the way where I can actually show you how things are done, and how to get the right people to do your work, and what to look out for, especially if you're a homeowner that you want to fix something up, or just probably fix a leaking pipe, and just want to find the right contractor. It's just word of mouth is going to get you the best contractor and the best price. Sometimes the cheapest is not the best, but you don't have to pay thousands of dollars for something to get done right. So this is our first walk, and I should be having an open house here this Saturday on the 15th of December. So I already put it on the market about less than a week ago, and I already have some offers coming in. But I'm still putting it on the open house this Saturday coming up, and see what everybody else thinks about the house, or see if I can get any more offers. So all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. I hope you get some new ideas of what you can do to your house. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, or share, like, dislike. Either way, if you don't like it, dislike it. But if you like it, just like it. Either ones count. So we appreciate your feedback. If you got any questions or comments, let me know. We're here to help you out.